With new policy changes in the current administration, protests have been occurring many times a week in Washington, D.C.
Caplin's Anna Trinidad is live from the district with what people think about these protests.
Good morning. I spoke to many locals this past week who tell me this reality is every other day. From healthcare to LGBT rights to Tesla dealerships, Washington, D.C. is a hotspot for the right to assembly.
You think they wake up? Oh, you know what? The Civil Rights Act that's a really good idea. People marched. They demanded that change.
And while D.C. has a colorful history of conversation-making protests, new policy changes have caused protests to occur 3 or 4 times a week in the district, a detail that doesn't usually happen this early in the year. Some locals believe more protests should happen to drive people to the streets.
No, I don't think there's enough. I think you can look at the media censoring right now and the lack of media coverage for the protests that you're seeing, and really see that there's a reason they don't want them to be seen, and so that kind of lends itself to the fact that we need more of them.
Others believe it's not about the amount of gatherings, but the number of people who go to already organized protests.
I think also for a lot of people who are disagreeing at home, who maybe think, oh, I don't really go to protests, or they're more centrist and they don't care too much. They're seeing people in the streets talking about it, everyday people who are veterans, showing, here is how I served, here's where I served, and this is how I feel, and now they can have the confidence to think, oh, my voice does matter, and I could, be out there also protesting.
And as more policy changes are introduced, organized protests are expected to continue, keeping D.C. at the center of national conversation. Live from Washington, D.C. for Caplin News, I'm Anna Trinidad.